Stanley, Scuba, Sailing, and Adventures. This is a sponsored dive gear review for the OrcaTorch D570. The OrcaTorch D570 2-in-1 dive light has a 1000 lumen white and 1000 meter laser. The max output is 1000 lumens. The battery runtime is approximately an hour and 51 minutes. The beam angle is 8 degrees. The peak beam intensity is 19,800 CD. I'm not sure what CD is. The impact resistance is 1 meter. I guess that means you can drop it 1 meter and it'll still work. The depth rating is 150 meters. That's much deeper than I'll be diving with it. Easy operation with side button switch, battery indicator, and intelligent overheat protection. A lot of this is the same information that I found on the front of the box, but this does break down the difference in runtime between the white light and the laser. That's interesting. It looks like the laser could run for 11 hours and 36 minutes, and it's a green laser. I'm excited to have the laser function underwater. It's going to be really nice to be able to point things out to folks that they don't necessarily see right away. I've seen other people use laser pointers underwater, but this will be my first experience with one. Let's dig in and see what we have here. The flashlight is extremely compact and feels like it's fairly sturdy construction, probably made out of aluminum, and single button. And I guess the button actually has the battery indicator light built into it. Looks like a double set of O-rings here. Looks like they came from the factory, pretty well lubricated. Not a lot of extra space there, just enough for the battery. Nice design. Lanyard, wrist lanyard, I guess, to tether the light to your wrist. I'll probably use a brass key ring and snap bolt. That's my standard operating procedure. Here we have the cable. I'm assuming that will connect the battery charger to power. Let's see how long the cable is. Fairly decent size. Battery charger, looks like it's got 4 indicator lights, and that's a fairly standard plug. Well, it looks like you could use an alternate power supply there, but they didn't include that. I'll be happy with just the cable they provided. And that's a fairly standard cable. I have a couple other things that use that type of connection. Couple extra O-rings. Looks like 1, 2, 3 extra O-rings. That's nice. Looks like they already have a little lubrication on them. And 2 batteries. It almost looks like the second battery was an afterthought. It was just kind of below the packaging, but great. I'm happy to have 2 batteries. These look like they're fairly standard size and power, which is great, and I think they are the same as the batteries in my other OrcaTorch flashlight. I've got some video lights with some non-standard batteries. That's a whole different story. I'll be making a video about that. But let's toss a battery in here and see if it came with a little bit of a charge on it. I could read the instructions, but Let's give it a whirl and see what happens. Oh, you can see the laser right next to the LED, that little hole there. I guess that's where the laser light comes out. Okay, so you hold the button down for the laser light, and then double click for the flashlight. Oh, and if you hold the button down while the flashlight's on, you have the laser light and flashlight combination. It's real hard to, I guess you can't see that in the video, but the laser pointer is showing with the flashlight. That is really cool. The laser is really bright. I'm looking forward to using this diving. I think I'll take it outside and see what it looks like. Nice bright flashlight. I'm really surprised at how much light it's putting out for such a compact design. That looks to be a true 1,000 lumens at least. Now that I've figured out how to use it, I guess I had to check the instructions. It looks like there are a couple other things here in the box that I missed. Let's see what we have. Little advertisement. Oh, that looks cool. There's the laser pointer. That's the one we're looking at. Nice. I'm really interested in that headlamp. And of course some instructions, user manual, and looks like a warranty card. Operation instructions. I guess I should have looked at those first. It's okay. I think I figured it out right. Oh, here's the battery indicator. The light green over 70%, orange is 30 to 70, and red is 10 to 30. Flashing red less than 10%. Okay. Let's see how it works. Here we are in the backyard. That's about 30 yards. That is really pretty bright. Same thing with the laser. I'm really impressed with this laser light. And here we are a little dark. Let's see how it does underwater on this night dive. This is Grand Cayman. It's about 8 o'clock at night. And moderate visibility. Turn the video lights off. The laser light is incredibly bright underwater and has a great range. You really can't see it on the video, it just doesn't do it justice, but you could tell here how bright the flashlight portion is. Great distance on the flashlight, extremely bright. This light is very compact, and for the amount of light it puts out, this could easily be my primary light. I always dive with 2 lights for night dives. The compact design is not only great for diving, but for packing as well. That's a keeper. This will become part of my regular scuba travel kit. This flashlight is so compact, I decided to just leave it hanging on my BC during a week-long live-aboard dive trip here in the Cayman Islands. I turned it on a couple days later here at the Oro Verde wreck and still had nearly full battery life. This short clip gives you an idea of the flashlight's performance during the day inside a wreck. The laser pointer works pretty well during the daylight too, and apparently these fish like the laser light, I guess similar to cats. Good times. I was really just testing the laser light during the day and had not intended to see this reaction from the fish. I was quite surprised.
Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.